Today in this video I'm going to talk about, do people watch you when you dress different? I'm going to talk about this because I know a lot of emos do talk about this on Facebook and stuff like that. And I know a lot of emos don't like it to be watched. But I also know some people want to dress different. But they are afraid to dress different because they're afraid of being watched. I was also afraid of being watched when I started dressing up like this, and that's also what was holding me back. So today I'm going to talk about this. Well, the sun is shining now and now I look like a ghost or something. But how do people react when I walk on the street? Well, mostly it depends on where I'm walking and on what place I am. Because on some places people do watch very often, and on other places people almost don't watch. And on the place where I live, people almost don't watch. Yeah, sometimes, but it's mild. I actually think when you don't want to be watched, then you have to live in a big city, because in big cities people don't watch you that extreme. I think people in big cities are used to people that look different, like in Amsterdam. In Amsterdam a lot of people look different, and yeah, there I'm not often being watched. Yeah, sometimes people do watch me there, but it's not that extreme. And if you don't want to be watched if you look different, then you don't must go to a village, because villages are a lot smaller than big cities, and the people that live there are less used to people that look different. My aunt lives in a village, and every time when I'm there, then people watch me like I'm a kind of pop star. People watch there very extremely. Sometimes they also watch you by car, so they are driving next to you and then they are watching like, what's that? Or sometimes you see people on bikes and they are watching all back to you. And sometimes you also hear people talking about you in villages. There even was a moment in a village. I was walking with a friend through a little village, and that's actually a very extreme moment, I think, because I was walking there and then I was being followed by 5 photographers that all wanted a picture of me. So yeah, they look like paparazzi, and yeah, I was being followed by 5 photographers, and yeah, that was very extreme. So I had to do a random photo shoot, and yeah, people were watching me like I was a pop star or something. But I also had something like I was wending to French, and then I had to pee, so we stopped by a tank station. Yeah, but when I walked in, then I figured out the people there weren't used people that look different too, because when I walked in they were all watching me like I was a stranger, like I was in a western film or something. So yeah, don't go to a village if you don't want to be watched. But I often hear emos talk very negative about being watched, but is it really negative if you're being watched? Well, the people that look the most are children, and I actually don't think that's negative, because every time when I'm walking through a supermarket and I'm spotted by a little child, then mostly they watch a lot, and sometimes they're also very enthusiastic. Sometimes they scream to their mothers like, Mom, look, that hair is so cool or something like that, and they're very enthusiastic most times. Sometimes adults watch too, but I also think that's not negative, because people are watching you with a reason, and I think people only watching you when you think it's very interesting, because they've never seen someone like you before, and yeah, they're very interested, so they're watching you. It's actually very automatic. Every time when I'm seeing someone on the street that looks very interesting, like a gothic girl, then I watch too, because I think it's interesting. If I don't think it's interesting, then I'm not going to watch. Also, the reactions I get from people are also very positive. Mostly I get reactions like people that walk to me and say I look very cool and they like my hair, and yeah, I get a lot of compliments if I get in shops or something. Actually, all the reactions I get from people are very positive. The only two negative reactions I got in real life, that were, yeah, two. Yeah, there was a woman when I was 16 and she told my mom like, oh, don't worry, it will vanish soon because it's a fee, so don't worry. So she didn't like my style. But I also once came in a restaurant and there a couple of boys were looking at me and they were making fun of my style and yeah, making fun of me. So that were the only negative reactions I can remember when I got outside. But most people are very sweet and positive, and most people do like my style. Yeah, and even when they are watching me, and yeah, I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe they don't like my style, or maybe they think it's very ugly, but then everyone has their own style, and yeah, so I don't care actually. So if they don't like my style, then that's because it's not their style, but I do like my style. So yeah, that's what I think about being watched, and yeah, you don't have to worry about it a lot. So yeah, this was my new video. I hope you like it and I hope it helped you if you're afraid of being watched. So bye!